I haven't talked about this in a month or two, but just again, I see a lot out there, almost always, about how to hold the ball, the way to put the ball hand on the ball and all that. And I just always like to tell people there's probably no right way, but the way I like it and the way I learned was that you put your index finger right on the seam like that, okay? Because what that does is that's going to give me a perfect indication of how well I'm shooting. I don't know if you could do it as well with a different finger between the fingers, but I just know this is how I was taught, and we were told to go stand up against the wall and shoot. Okay, to shoot up against the wall, and when we could get that perfect spiral going, then we would be okay. So, that's all you do. You just take it, and again, so also if you notice, when I bring my hand up, it's my index finger that's pointing straight up, okay? So if you have a little bit different form, maybe it is better if you do the middle finger, but for me it's the index finger. And so, when I bring the ball up, see where that seam is? Perfect, okay? And this is not right. I learned this as a kid, so you bring it up, perfect. And then, I don't know how well you'll see it, but when you shoot, you get that perfect seam backspin. Now it's not going to be that way every time perfectly in a game, but you do it like that, might be something that helps you, okay? One other thing, when it comes to, if you don't feel like you're getting enough arc in your shot, okay? Something I did a lot. I get a lot of arc if you watch any of my videos, but, I hear Steph Curry gets like 50-something%, which is, coming down, and if you watch him shoot, you go, yeah. And obviously, the higher you arc, the bigger the hoop is as it's coming down. A lot more room for error, okay? So, all I used to do a lot as a kid too is I would just stand in place and shoot maybe 100 times straight up. Okay, so you're teaching that muscle memory up, 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 okay? And then when you go to shoot, it might feel a little bit weird, at first, but if you do that every day, your muscle memory would just be like higher, higher, higher. Also helps you from getting blocked because you get a little more arc on it. Again, Steph Curry, he's the king, right? I mean, he's the one that does it, and he shoots with a lot of arc, so at least that part of it can't be too wrong. But anyway, if you're willing to give it a try, do so.